talk about this too. But I mean, have we already? Late night. I don't think since we're not gonna do video anyways. It's fine for now at least.
Yeah.
We should just focus on.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Late Night Loose Tongues, the
Hold
podcast.
up, come
where
closer.
we-
Yeah, of course it
It's
is.
recording?
Yeah, it's been recording.
This whole time.
No, he just started it like a few minutes ago.
Okay.
No, like
Okay,
30.
clap.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Okay, 3,
Three,
2,
two,
1.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Late Night Loose
Loose
Tongues.
Tongues.
My name is Celine.
Tiffany.
Chinemerem.
And Mustafa.
If you didn't hear, that was Mustafa.
He's like a little away.
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about today? What are you guys thinking?
So today was Seniors Day.
And once again, in case you don't know what that is, we're having a spirit week at our school. Hope you know what that is. So today, at the time of recording, we were made to dress up like old people. Not made, but it's a suggestion.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're not supposed to call them old people.
Oh, sorry.
I was
See, what is the
against
politically correct way to refer to them? Seniors?
Citizens.
Wise people?
Wise
Wednesday.
Wise
You talking about the
Wednesday.
video
As it is.
when they took the
a
picture of
Wednesday.
the teacher?
Oh,
That,
yeah.
I didn't like that at
What
all.
did you think of that? Did you guys watch the video for
found
Grade
it a
Wars?
bit- I found it kind of funny.
See, I was part of the recording committee. I didn't do that scene, okay? A friend who shall remain unnamed did. But I mean, it's humor. We asked the guy.
Was he
He
okay with
agreed
it?
with it. And I mean, it might be a bit offensive, but
Would you
age
like
is just a
to
number.
Describe what.
The scene
And
goes
Jill's
like
just
this.
a-
And okay, yeah, that is correct. Want to move a bit closer? Let's put this in the middle
I-
so everyone can.
Yeah.
Okay, so the video is a compilation of different cuts to advertise for Grade Wars.
Grade ways?
Grade Ways, yeah, thank you. So this week is Grade Wars and it's Spirit Week, and so each day we have a different theme. Yesterday was Tourist Tuesday, so we dressed up like tourists. Monday was MMC Monday, yeah. So we dressed up like colors from our school, and today is Wise Wednesday. And so during the video, during all these different scenes, it showcases the different people wearing the clothes that would be appropriate for the individual days. And so on Wise Wednesday, there's a zoom to an elderly individual. I don't know. Sorry,
A senior
is that a
citizen.
senior citizen? Is he
That
even
works.
senior?
Well,
Yeah, he works in the school.
Is he a sub or is he a teacher?
He's I haven't seen him teach,
Oh,
but
right. Sub.
Haven't seen since.
yeah. Anyways, I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't funny, because hey. What is funny is subjective. But to me, I chuckled a little bit when I
I
saw
found
it.
it funny because
And I'm not gonna lie.
beforehand he said
He was like,
What
what
was
was I
I
supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly. Which is so
And just
deceit.
zoomed in.
But we told him to say that. But
Oh,
hey, it adds to the comedy. Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah. Anyways, he's a great actor. That's all it means.
When I showed it to my brother, we were like, "That's not right at all. That's actually kind of mean."
I mean, yeah, taking advantage of old people is a terrible thing to
old
do.
people.
Oh
I
my
actually
goodness.
I didn't want.
No need for
Seniors Day.
political correctness.
When we
Yeah.
were choosing the days in student council, I didn't want Seniors Day because I thought it would be like
Dead
offensive
and
Okay.
dead
and
We
dead.
voted.
because they're seniors.
Student council
I'm not
voted
giving you
between
that.
Character Day, and Senior
Senior
Citizen
Citizen
Day,
Day.
so Wise Wednesday, and the vote won towards.
And see,
Senior
they said
Citizen
Senior
Day.
Citizens Day, and then they changed the name to what I suggested
Wise
anyways. So,
Wednesday.
I mean,
Although I think more people would have participated
I
for
liked-
Character Day.
yeah.
One guy's costume because he dressed up in a suit, but he was also Gandalf.
Oh, yeah.
Wise.
Brett. I mean, sorry.
Wait.
Who? Anyways. Yeah. There's some pretty interesting outfits. We all dressed up like old people. It's pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory.
Majority of the school didn't dress up.
Sorry, senior citizens. Yeah,
But
that's another
sometimes
problem.
you couldn't tell because they just wore clothes.
Yeah.
That they would. Yeah. See,
you could wear
that's a
any
good thing.
other day.
Okay, wait.
It's what-
Have you
See,
seen-
exactly. Yeah.
Did you see one of the science teachers?
Oh, it's because I don't have my cane with me.
Did you see one of the science teachers? She teaches
Yeah,
bio.
yeah.
She had a walker
Yep.
with her.
It was
I walked to her class and she was moving
Pretty
towards.
fast.
like,
Yeah, she was walking so
she's
slowly.
Yeah.
And even when I said I like your costume, she turned to me slowly as well. And so I left before she could even
Never
turn to me.
She's
break
immersed into the
that's
act.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Never
mean,
break your character.
but like with all of these days, it's stereotypes of each group, and I mean that it has a bad connotation. Maybe stereotypes isn't the right word, but it's like caricatures of each of the days. And so when you have a caricature of an old person, of a senior citizen, and every single time I'll try to correct myself, of a senior citizen, it can be kind of offensive, I guess, because it's a caricature. It's like blowing up all the parts that are
supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit.
It's supposed to be funny.
A little bit
Humorous.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Humorous.
And I mean, if people get offended, c'est la vie, which means that's life.
I'm excited about tomorrow though.
Yeah, which is
Throwback
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
What are you guys planning?
So
are you
at
thinking?
lunch there will be a
Be a
lip sync battle.
I'm excited to watch all the performances.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it'll
really
be fun.
excited for that. How about your outfits?
Yeah, what about your outfits?
I have no idea.
I haven't planned. I planned them
shall
like
see.
the day of.
We shall see.
So, yeah, I guess we shall see. What else do you guys want to talk about? I think that pretty much wraps up Spirit Week for
Spirit
now.
Week. Well, there was a question that is.
There was one that kind of relates to today, if we're talking about people like Gandalf and old people, and it goes, what fictional character would you like to bring to life? I find that
Goku,
one
hands down.
interesting.
Why is that Mustafa?
Goku
Because-
could end the world instantly.
No, he would
Okay.
save it.
Yeah, but okay, all right.
Because Goku's he's a
That's a good
pure-hearted human being, and then at the same time,
Like Aryan race? Okay, never mind.
Wait,
Yeah,
did I
never
know
mind.
nothing
Never
about
mind. It was
this?
offensive. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll indoctrinate you into the culture of anime. So,
but like,
Goku.
we've all. I mean, you maybe grown up.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Is that all you
that's
know?
wrong.
It's Kame.
Yeah.
Oh, Kame.
Yeah, it's Kame, not Kame.
We grew up with Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
as when we were kids,
Yep.
and so that's gonna
Dragon
stick with
Ball,
us
Dragon
forever
Ball Z,
throughout
Dragon
our
Ball.
entire
Not Super, though.
life. I watched
I
Super.
watched
I
one
liked it.
episode.
Yeah, super
Why?
I watched
And
the
how old
Yes.
were you?
My cousins.
How old?
Did you guys? Sorry.
6.
Six?
Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Did you guys grow up with any other anime?
I watched Inuyasha.
Yes, Inuyasha.
Sailor Moon.
I don't really watch
Never
Sailor
watched
Moon.
Sailor Moon. I watched The Black Cat.
It wasn't my thing.
Naruto.
I couldn't get
Avatar,
into it.
The Last Airbender.
That's not an anime.
Okay,
Please
well,
stop.
It's an anime.
it's animation.
No. Yeah, that's a
That's
huge
different.
It's an
difference.
animation.
No. Okay. Classic.
Pokemon is an
You wanna-
anime, but like at the same time, it's
I
also
grew
a
up with
cartoon.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Then if Pokemon's an anime, why can't The Last Airbender be an anime?
Because it's not.
That makes
It was.
It's-
It's
okay.
not, was it a
Was
manga or
Was it originated in Japan? Did it originate in Japan?
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't think it did. I think it originated in America, like most of these Never mind. Anyways, if it's not like classically Japanese, it's not an anime. It's not a manga. If it's Korean, it's a manhwa or a manhwa.
Yeah, I
What?
think so.
Yeah, exactly.
A
So,
manga.
no. Manga is specifically for the Japanese. So you can call it a cartoon, but that's a different category than anime.
Did you get mad if someone called it a cartoon?
What? Called a what?
A cartoon.
Cartoon.
It's not a cartoon.
CART.
Yeah, cartoon.
O,
Can't even spell.
Oh.
Good one. No, it's not a cartoon. It's anime.
Anime.
Yeah. And growing up, I watched a whole lot of anime, and I still don't because I don't have time. I read manga sometimes, but it's been like a month or two. Some classics. Here, I'll give you guys some suggestions.
Alright.
Those of you listening and you
I
guys.
believe someone asked this question and anime suggestions.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys like as genres if you watch a movie or read a book, or how about you, Tiff?
I'll watch anything as long as it's not horror.
So you don't like
I
horror?
don't like horror.
Okay. So how about you? She
Yeah.
doesn't like horror.
I love horror.
Yeah, I know.
Don't
I like
like
horror
horror.
too.
I
Okay.
would not watch horror, but I know a lot of anime have like gore.
What's this?
Yeah, gore is a part of anime, but hey, okay, it doesn't have to be gory gore. You can have like a slice of life anime where it's just like a high school thing, and lots of slice of life anime are great, actually. Would you like to
I
give them any
watched
suggestions?
this one anime called Your Name.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That made me cry.
Kimi
Yeah.
no Nawa.
Yeah.
And there's also a silent voice.
Yeah, Konokatachi.
I
Oh my
love that.
goodness.
I read the manga before I watched
yeah,
the movie.
Yeah. Oh,
The manga's so much better than the actual movie.
I haven't even watched the movie, but it's
That's
really
kinda
popular.
What's it
I know.
about?
Okay, it's about this deaf girl,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this guy, and she gets bullied a lot.
Yeah.
It's been like 3
Like
years
she
since
gets
I
like,
read it.
it's over bullying. Like
Yeah.
her hearing aids get messed over and everything.
Yeah, and then there's this guy that comes. Okay. Oh, beautiful. What? Okay. Anyways, there's this guy that comes. See, I'm gonna butcher the story because it's been like 3 years.
Okay.
And
I
they
remember
become
it.
friends.
No, I remember. So basically, it starts off as when they're young kids, and it's about a deaf girl who has hearing aids and a boy who like bullies people because he's the top dog. And then eventually, his class turns on the boy, and then he still continues to bully the girl. And then fast forward a few years, he meets the girl again, and he wants to apologize.
It's like a typical.
See, but it's actually good.
But
I'm kidding.
That reminds me of a couple Korean drama shows.
Yeah. I mean, there's relations
Where-
between
high school students usually.
slice of life.
yeah, but do
That's
any of
that
them
genre.
fall down like 13 stories?
See, like the
Into a
difference,
pond.
what you can do with like anime or manga or even cartoons that you can't do with like regular cinema, and what's it called when it's live action?
Live action.
Wait, I'm gonna bring that back. Anyways, what you can do with that is it's the exaggeration. It's the things that you can never do in real life. It's
You
like
would actually kill someone.
exactly. It's like when you have the Roadrunner.
Dragon Ball
And
Z.
it's yeah, that too. But like when they're running off the cliff and then they stop mid-air and then they fall down, or like when someone gets crushed by an anvil and there's like an accordion, or when they step on a rake and it hits their head. I mean, these things are yeah, exactly. It's what makes cartoons come alive. It's what makes them so fascinating. Stuff that can never happen.
I never watched Roadrunner.
What's the sound that the Roadrunner makes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, my voice is
I
cracked.
feel like isn't it like that bird that
Yeah.
okay,
It's an
cool.
It's
actual
like
bird.
windmill feet.
Yeah.
And the reason why like live action can't do that things is look at Dragon Ball Evolution. That movie flopped.
Yep.
It
Is
was
that
so
the
bad.
live action?
It was so bad. Don't even
Yeah.
think
Almost
about
all
it.
live action remakes.
I watched that Dragon Ball.
Avatar.
I'm gonna say that
The
right
Last
now.
Airbender, live
Oh,
action.
Oh my goodness.
The Jungle Book.
Mm.
If you guys liked it, it's okay.
I never
But
watched
okay.
Neither have I.
Anyways,
the live action.
what kind of cartoons did you guys grow up with? Because there's a whole list that I just
Cartoons?
cartoons.
Yeah.
It can
Blue's Clues.
yeah,
Yes.
Blue's Clues is the best.
Teletubbies.
Yes.
Do you remember when they were hosting for a new host for Blue's Clues?
When?
Like probably like last year
Last
or this year, earlier this year, probably like May or April.
Steve.
Yeah, I know.
Steve's gone.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
He left a while
It's
ago.
so sad.
Anyways, what did you guys watch? What else?
Also when I was a
Ben
kid.
10.
I
Ben
watched-
10. Thank you so much. I hate the
You
new
just
ones.
gave a high 10.
Didn't they,
that was
like, Isn't there
That's
like
the
a
joke.
newer series? There's Ben 10.
There's
so
and
many
new
another
series.
It's
one.
terrible.
I like the original and then like the Ben 10 like Omniverse and all that.
Okay, let me start listing. Powerpuff Girls. Did you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't watch anything.
SpongeBob.
No,
SpongeBob.
Yes.
It's the only one.
Avatar.
The
Avatar.
Billy and Mandy.
No.
Yes.
Kid versus Cat.
I
Yes.
hated
All of
that
these-
show.
Kid
It
versus
bugged
Cat
me
versus
so
and
much.
Friend.
Yes.
Did any of you guys ever watch
They had
Bakugan?
great songs.
Yes, I used
Yeah,
to watch
watched
that.
I watched like a few episodes of it.
I watched
Yeah.
it.
Did you guys used to watch Pokemon?
Yes.
How about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
I didn't watch
100%
I did
Yu-Gi-Oh.
not watch
Beyblade.
Really? Beyblade, let it rip.
None of you guys don't beat him on, do you?
How about Digimon?
Have you ever heard of beat him on?
Never.
Digimon, is that the blue guy?
Digimon's it's like a remake of Pokemon.
Hey,
Not
no, no.
really. Which one was first?
Anyways.
There's a show, a cartoon with a blue character. Do you...
Blue's Clues.
No.
Yeah,
There's
that's
like a
probably-
bunch
I
of
think
monsters
it's
in the
Blue's
house,
Clues.
and there's one human boy.
Cookie Monster?
No,
Oh,
that's
I know that
I
one.
know that one you're talking
What's it
It's not
called?
kind of. It's not kind
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
called the
I know that.
name's not
Is it
Yeah.
you guys like?
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
Wait,
what
wait,
you-
describe it.
Okay, so I see all these shows just like in my
But
brain.
you can't remember the
but I
name.
can't.
iCarly, Victoria.
That's not a
Yes,
cartoon.
Okay, well,
those are
it's a
still shows
childhood
of
show.
My
yeah.
childhood show,
And they-
Drake and Josh.
Yes, thank you. All of these are they're just bringing back such good
When
I
memories.
also watch
kid.
National Geographic.
You watched National Geographic when I was a kid?
Yes.
When I was a
Clearly,
kid-
someone didn't have a childhood.
When I was a kid, I had this VCR tape of Mickey Mouse.
How old are you?
VCR.
Even
VHS.
worse.
VHS. Oh, what am I saying? VHS tape of Mickey Mouse and the Three Musketeers, and I would like force my cousin to watch it over
Really?
and
You're
over
insane.
and over and over again.
No.
You're insane. Like
Indoctrinating them into the ways of making. Now they can recite everything by heart.
Our family would buy DVDs every Friday.
yeah,
Really?
And then
Blockbuster.
Where's this
and then
money
wa-
coming from?
and then
Blockbuster.
watch
Rent.
the-
Yeah,
No,
it's coming
we-
from the
we
rent.
bought-
we bought the DVDs.
I have-
Really?
It's different with Philippines.
They had like
We got
stat.
DVDs.
Oh, okay.
I have Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 on VHS, the original.
Oh
Or the
no.
first one, not the original.
Oh, no.
This is the original. But I also have Spider-Man 3 on DVD.
Did you guys used to watch like not comics, but comic book shows ever? Like Spider-Man or like
Not
in
really.
the Batman?
Yeah, Batman
Okay.
100%.
There was this
Okay.
Iron
favorite
Man
superhero.
like cartoon.
I never
I
watched
watched
it.
Don't talk about Marvel
Is it
cartoons.
recent?
They're-
Yeah,
so-
please.
No, I don't believe
Okay,
so.
Death Note.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay,
Never
we
watched
still
it.
haven't given you guys suggestions.
Okay, go ahead.
Death Note.
Okay. See, but they don't like gore.
Top-
Well, I mean, it's not really
top
gore. It's
three.
more
Yeah.
psychological.
Top
Okay.
3 all time
Mine?
favorites.
Yes, yours. Chinemerem.
We have to
Let me
think
pull-
about this.
Let me pull up my manga sources.
It's too much. It's too much.
I mean,
it's too much
I don't have my
pressure.
phone with. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
First three that comes to mind.
Okay, One Piece,
Okay,
Mhm.
please.
Death Note,
No.
third. Oh my gosh.
It's pressure.
I really. Oh no! Stop! Stop!
Na, na, na.
I really like the
Stop.
stop.
Stop, doesn't work.
This is just pressuring me more. I mean, it's actually fairy tale. Fairy tale. Yeah, fairy
Fairy
tale.
Tale.
Fairy tale.
One Piece, Death Note, and Fairy Tale.
Classic.
And then I'm gonna keep going. Other classics: Naruto,
I watched Naruto.
Me too.
I finished
Toriko.
No,
Naruto.
Toriko's good.
Bleach. No.
No.
Okay. Assassination Classroom.
I
That's
heard
good.
of Attack of
It's
the-
really good.
Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Jinx.
Shingeki no Kyojin. Okay. Yeah, Attack on Titan is pretty good. Boku no Hero My Hero Academia. It's really good.
Blue Exorcist is
Blue Exorcist. Yes.
really good.
I will know Exorcist.
Have you ever watched Beelzebub?
Yes. Yes.
It was
Okay,
so
I was trying to
good.
remember the name.
I love
Oh my
Beelzebub
goodness, that was
so
one of the
much.
first. Oh.
Listen to podcasts.
Okay.
I watched that back in grade 7.
Yeah, back. Okay. Like those. Oh. And there was Hitman Reborn.
Yeah,
Oh.
hey, there so good.
They're not even paying attention.
Okay. Hey, I heard that.
What they say?
They aren't even paying attention. That's the last thing I heard. That just shows.
Okay,
She's
now
like
that you're
they're
done, you're
No,
sad.
No, what do
Okay,
you mean we're
we
done?
need to give you guys suggestions, but you guys won't watch anyways.
Okay, One
so I
Piece.
mean,
Black Butler.
Dark Note.
Death Note. Death
Black
Note.
Butler?
Black Butler.
Can you
is
say the
really
second
good.
one again?
Dark Note.
Death Note?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say before that?
Dark
though?
Note. See,
One
okay.
Piece?
Dark. No, you said Dark
You
Note.
need to give them something
Dark
they'd
Note.
actually
Did I say
watch,
Dark
though.
Note?
They're not
Black
gonna watch
Butler.
all of One Piece.
They have a friend who
Black
likes
Butler is
Butler.
really good, but I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up in anything
Are
because I
these
haven't read in
long?
like a month. Okay, let's give
Sorta.
them something that's bite-sized, man. Konokatachi, okay,
That's an hour, isn't it?
Death Note.
How many episodes?
Death Note is great. I don't know. It's on Netflix though, so
Is
it's
that
really
long?
beginner.
Do
Do
not
not
watch
watch
the
the
live
movie,
action.
please. For
I
the
am
love of
begging you,
God.
do not.
Please do not. Whatever you do, stay away from that thing. It's an
Oh,
abomination to all
watch-
things.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I haven't read.
You haven't read
That's
No.
the title.
That's how you know it's good.
No, but
The answer is yes,
It has,
anime.
it has like Greek goddesses and all that, and gods and that, and then
Okay.
but a dungeon and people who go into the dungeon just to like make money and all that and a
Oh.
living.
It reminds me of The Gamer. That's another pretty good one.
That's a
The game. Well, technically it's a manhwa.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I can't bring it up.
no. I read it too.
Okay. So yeah, just to be a hipster, here are a few anime mangas that I started reading at the start. Shingeki no Kyojin. Yes, all of y'all catching up recently.
I've already caught up.
I've
what do you
been on
mean?
this. And number 2,
Tokyo Ghoul.
The Gamer.
The
I
Gamer.
wasn't there at the start, but I was at the start of The Gamer. But it's not. It's a manhwa. It's not like hyped up. Anyways,
mean, I can't really.
yes, you can. You
You
need
guys,
to watch
you, guys
Death
like,
Note.
you guys watch K-dramas.
You need to watch Death Note.
Used to.
You need to
No,
watch
no.
Death
That's a
Note.
lie. Don't
You
even
need
lie
to
to me.
watch Death Note.
Death
You need
Note?
to watch
Death
Death
Need to
Note.
watch Death
You
Note.
need to watch
From the
Death Note.
first episode.
Please.
How many episodes? are
Where
there?
It's
can we watch
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
we were here for the beginning of
Um,
Tokyo Ghoul Re. But
what-
not Tokyo Ghoul.
They're making the new season.
The Tokyo Ghoul Re, the manga's already ended.
I haven't finished.
But it's already ended.
Okay, yeah, but okay. What is something short? Yeah, the game. I mean, Death Note, not the game.
Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
Never.
You haven't watched that?
No.
Oh.
Have you heard the
It's like a
Seven
slice of
Deadly
life.
Sins?
Oh, yes!
Okay.
I've been reading that and I'm
Okay.
finally caught up and I love it and I'm
It's
so
just-
Okay.
the Seven
Oh,
Deadly Sins.
we haven't even mentioned it.
Oh, yes.
What's it called? Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
So
my
that's
brain.
pretty long for them.
Okay. The Death Note.
Death
Please.
Note.
All
Okay.
Anyone
Note to
listening,
self, watch
please,
Death Note.
please. I'm actually serious.
Okay.
Over the break.
You won't regret it. I guarantee it. Please.
Okay.
You need to watch Death Note. That's all I'm gonna give you. Please.
Note
Okay.
to self, watch
Death Note. Do you guys want to talk about something else?
We never talked about what character we would want to bring
Back to life?
But you
or
guys
to
have
bring
one.
to life.
Oh, I bring back someone from
To bring into
L from Death Note. I bring back the book. No, okay, that's not a character. A character to
Oh,
bring to
back to
life.
life.
Or if you
bring
have
to
any
life.
like
Bring to life.
fictional piece
Geronimo
object.
I mean, Geronimo still
No,
that was my
Object, a
life.
fictional object.
fictional object.
The power gauntlet
The power
from
gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet.
I don't really like Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, I just watched. Okay, there's nothing wrong with
I'm
I
a
like DC too.
Shonen Jump fan.
Yeah, it's even better. Okay, yeah. Frick Marvel, frick DC. Shonen Jump.
for life.
Yeah, One Piece.
What about
let's
that new
go.
game? The
Guys,
Shonen
you don't want
Jump.
Oh
Jump.
yeah, the one with all the
characters,
yeah. I
Yeah,
haven't.
I
I don't have
So
money.
you know.
What?
love Marvel.
What's up?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Can't hear you over the sound of how great manga is.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We agree on another thing.
Don't you guys
Okay.
have like favorite K
What,
dramas?
yeah,
K-drama.
indoctrinate us, and I promise I will
Tiffany,
watch
I
one
believe
thing.
you're more caught up than I am.
I haven't watched anything recently.
Me neither.
Okay, that means it's not that good. See how not passionate
I
they are
watched
about
one
it.
K drama and it was probably 2 years ago. I think it was called Good Cop Bad. It was Good Thief Bad
Okay,
Thief.
so
whatever.
there's action ones and there's also like slice of
Slice of
life
life.
dramas.
There's
Slice of life dramas are
There's
very
your
common.
rom-com, romantic comedy.
Of
There's
course.
also historical
ones.
fiction action. And so there's one called The Healer. Have you watched
I've never
Healer?
watched The Healer.
Okay, let's talk about something you have watched. What have you watched?
Strong Woman Double
Passionate as
Strong Woman Double Soon. Okay, do you want to
It's-
tell them about it?
It's a romantic comedy, so it's about a girl. She has enhanced strength,
Yeah, so she basically has
She's
super
strong.
strength.
She's
Yeah,
a strong
super
woman.
strength.
Okay.
and she meets
she meets another a rich.
he's the CEO of
But
a gaming development company.
Yes.
Gaming.
So long
Is
story
that the
short, Strong Woman Double Soon meets whatever his name
CEO.
is. The CEO.
Is he like weak? Is he like the opposite
He's not
of her?
weak,
Okay.
but
he's a normal guy.
he's
No, he's
Oh,
rich.
mad.
and that's all that matters.
Like a lot of characters tend to be in K dramas.
Yeah, of course.
in your classic K drama. You will have the
A
poor girl,
Oh.
and the rich
Man.
guy from the family
That likes her. It's just
that
like
likes her.
50 shit. Never mind.
Whoa!
Let's keep going.
And then you'll have the opposing family that will try to give the girl money to leave.
Oh, even better. That's interesting. Okay.
But over time, if you watch dramas a lot, you can kind of start to predict what will
What's-
happen.
Yeah.
So some dramas are really cliche.
They're cheesy.
That's with
It's with
everything.
every
But it's
single
fun to
genre.
watch because it's like
It-
Fun to
it's
watch.
not
You know-
gonna
yeah.
happen. And like if you need a good cry, it just happens.
Or a good
Or a
laugh.
good laugh.
Depends on what you watch.
Have you ever cried watching
I've
anime?
watched-
I think I cried watching one. I
Your
don't
name.
remember
Fairy
what it was.
Tail?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no,
name,
no,
really
something else.
There's also like Radio Romance, The Healer, The Heirs.
Classic.
What else? Those are like
Boys Over
popular ones.
Flowers.
Boys
Never
Over
watched
Flowers. So
Not like they're
If you
ever
watch
gonna
K-dramas-
watch. The guys will never
See,
ever
Kate,
watch.
if you
them.
watch
They're
Death
40
Note, I
minute
promise I will watch one K drama.
which one should we tell them?
Which one?
There's so many.
There's so many.
Oh my
And
goodness,
there's such
and
a
there's
wide
not
variety.
see none of them are
K
good.
dramas are 40-minute episodes, close to an hour even. But anime episodes are 24 minutes,
The way they
but
should
even
be.
less.
One
There's
of
only
our
16 episodes.
one of our listeners suggests Meteor Garden.
Meteor Garden.
Okay, Meteor
Meteor.
Garden
Meteor.
Meteor.
I've read it. I haven't watched it.
You watched it?
Meteor Garden.
It was on Netflix. I had time.
You watched it?
I watched them up to a certain point. And
Meteor Garden is not a Korean drama.
It's
It's a Chinese drama
Real passion.
adapted from the Korean drama Boys Over Flowers. So it's more modernized. Boys Over Flowers was released in like 2008-ish. Meteor Garden was recently released this year.
Yeah, okay, I'm listening.
So
I'm
it's
sorry.
about, I don't know how to explain it.
I haven't watched Meteor Garden.
Oh,
Boys Over Flowers. I have.
Explain Boys Over
Okay,
Flowers.
Okay,
Boys-
Meteor, explain the other one.
No, Boys Over Flowers is Meteor Garden basically.
Oh,
it's
it's
just
just
a
in
remake
Chinese.
in Chinese.
Okay, so Boys Over Flowers.
Wait, but it's all in Chinese.
It's in Chinese. But
Okay,
then
I'll explain.
Okay, it's
Okay,
not like
basically
it's
what it
not
is,
anything.
there's this girl who gets into a university and then she
You
has.
watch Boys Over Flowers?
I've watched the other one.
Kindergarten.
I had time.
It
It was in the
But you
summer.
hadn't watched
It was in the
it.
summer. It's on a K
Oh,
drama.
yeah, okay, I got it.
It's
That
a-
was
it's
a
a-
loophole.
Yeah.
C-drama. It's a
Hey, we didn't talk about C dramas.
Yeah.
But no, it's about a girl who ends up having like an uproar with one of the top boys.
F4.
I don't care what their name is.
It's their group.
And
Hey,
then
we don't say anything. I'm kidding.
and then eventually she likes one of them, and then the one that she like pissed off essentially likes her, and then they play around.
But at first, they didn't like each other.
Yeah, they hated each other.
But then it turned into
Oh no.
a typical.
So the Sundari and the it's a classic
Bro, I
Sundari
don't know.
relationship.
I
It's
stopped
like
watching it
rich
after
girl.
episode
No,
7.
sorry, rich guy, poor girl.
And
So-
who's the angry one?
the main lead
The girl?
boy.
No,
The
mainly
boy.
boy.
Yes. So F4 is like a group of 4.
So they're smart, they're rich, and
Why
they're-
F? So it's your dream guy? I don't
I
know.
don't
Okay, anyways. Okay.
So they bully a bunch of students inside the school
They
because
don't bully them.
they do. F4 bullies.
Not really. They play.
Anyways.
They're like the king of
What's
games
up?
or whatever.
Yeah, but they
They don't push people.
yeah they do. And
Unless they piss them off.
Boys Over Flowers.
Maybe not in Meteor
They,
Garden.
oh, maybe not. Maybe. Okay, well,
He adapted it so it can
The
be
entire
as
school
violence.
likes the F4.
See, it's
Well, the
different. It's
entire
different. It's
school,
different
like-
adaptation.
in
Okay.
Boys Over Flowers, the entire school kind of fans over F4, but they know that they're.
So we have one of our friends pulling up a picture.
We're all over the
In the
place.
back.
Get the pictures and we have to go on to yours.
Okay. So is this something I should watch or no?
No.
maybe.
Okay, no. If we watch Death Note, that is not the one that you're
Okay.
watching.
Yes. There's also one that's. This girl is a ghost or something. I forgot the
Let's
name.
Fight Ghosts.
Let's Fight Ghosts.
I never watched that one.
Yes. It appears our listener was
No,
like,
wait, no, wait.
We talked about that
Tiffany.
already.
we've
Didn't she pull up a picture that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, she pulled up our friend in the back, and she pulled up a picture of the main lead. I don't know. One of our other friends is actually obsessed with him.
Say hi, friend.
Not
Say
this
hi,
one,
friend.
No, but
this
say hi,
one,
friend.
And the other friend.
Just say hi.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Okay.
There are actual people here. We're not
In
just
the room with
hallucinating.
us.
Yeah. Anyways.
Quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
However, it's a
okay, they're
learning
used to
progress.
us.
Yeah, they're used to us.
You've done worse.
Anyways, yeah. So what should I watch? I need a definitive answer.
What should you watch? Are we deciding this now?
Yeah.
That's pressure.
Okay, there's airs, but like it's kind of.
I don't think they'd enjoy it. Maybe.
Something
who
I'd
knows?
actually like.
K-
Come
K2.
on.
K2
Oh.
Pi, is this
Yeah,
trigonometry?
That's
What
exactly what I was thinking.
genre would you
genre?
like?
I don't care.
It's up to
honestly.
you.
Whatever.
We have.
Okay, well, a lot of K-dramas that we know are just
Oh,
romantic.
weightlifting fairy.
I want a good cry.
Okay, sure.
Wait,
You want a
I'm
good
sorry.
cry.
I'm sorry. I'm
wants a
sorry.
good cry.
Historical
Apparently,
dramas are
Chinemerem
good
isn't caught up to
Yeah, hey,
7
I'm
deadly sins.
Leave me alone.
I don't know if you cartoon what I record to, we record.
Oh,
at the
How
same
about a
time.
laugh if you want to give them a good laugh?
I don't
Okay.
mind. Whatever.
Watch weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-ju.
You gotta
Can you
text that
write
to
that
him
you
or something,
please?
man.
Just
Okay,
listen
no.
to the podcast.
That's not gonna tell. Oh yeah, let me just write this.
Yeah, on
What?
the podcast.
Where's the transliteration?
What's the time still? Okay, no. Can you send that to me? Like,
Okay.
Like right now.
weightlifting fairy.
Kim
Kim Bok.
Bok-ju.
Yeah, I'm not.
That is the. if
Apparently-
you want a good laugh.
Apparently, another good one is Goblin, but I've never
Yeah.
watched
Goblin.
it.
It's like
I've
the
never watched it
drama.
myself,
Oh,
but-
Descendants of the Sun is a good one.
Now I'm giving them more ideas.
Oh,
What have I done?
The
What have you
healer
done?
is an action one. So, and one of like a psychological one, but it's also funny, but it's also
Psychological.
psychological. It's
Same.
so, Kiss Me, Kill Me, or okay, well,
That sounds like some masochistic.
yes, that's
type
why
of thing.
it's
Yeah.
What is it? No, what is it?
Oh, one
Do
of
we
our
have
friends
more
here on the side likes enjoy
Oh,
his
one of
K dramas too.
yes, he likes. He
Good
also
ones.
likes weightlifting weightlifting fairy
Very
Kim Bok too.
okay.
And I
That
believe
sounds something like a
radio romance. Right?
What was that, Tiffany? What?
And
Okay.
Temperature of Love is a suggestion that he sent in.
Never watched that before.
Me neither.
How about his love? Let's find out.
I did not expect him to be that into K-drama,
See, everyone's into
You're
stuff
like
no
his
one
best
knows.
friend. And
Yeah, I don't.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Guys
But to
don't
be
say
honest,
those
it
kind of
is what it
secrets.
is.
Yeah. You're into what you're into.
Yeah.
Okay. On the topic of being
Alright.
into what you're into, I don't know. I was supposed to make a transition. I can't really
I'm
think
singing in the rain.
of what transition is that.
Singing.
Keep going.
Singing
In the rain.
What a wonderful feeling. I'm happy.
Again.
As we always say.
Oh.
What time is it?
It's three.
What time is
but,
it? It's summertime.
Okay.
If a person made a positive
Difference.
in their lives,
Does it make it more valuable than others?
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Okay. I think I understand
Let's
what
say it
you're
again.
trying
Let's
to
say
say.
it. If a person
So-
made a positive difference,
No, continue.
if a person made a positive difference in their lives, does it make
Their life
it more valuable than other
Other
people's
people's.
So
lives?
say I'm comparing someone who just died having done nothing compared to like say Einstein. Is your life more valuable or are all lives equally valuable? Is your stance on this topic?
To be honest, I don't care.
You don't care?
No,
Why
but I
not?
mean, all lives are equal. At the end of the day, you are who you are, and you're just another human being, like a speck of dust to the universe.
I don't think it's more valuable, but people care
More.
more.
They
Okay.
acknowledge you more.
Yeah, they acknowledge. Like,
You be remembered
Exactly.
for something you did.
And that see the
but
movie
they're
Coco.
the same value.
I don't
It
know.
remind
I've never watched
the movie Coco focuses on the importance of remembrance, and
You
it's
never watched Coco?
you're in Spanish class, Mustafa.
they
This
went
is
on a field
necessity.
trip to watch Coco.
Is this first semester?
Okay,
Last year?
I
anyways.
don't know.
What do you mean to a field trip?
Anyways.
I know they went on a
So
field trip
Coco
Wasn't this year?
is about.
last year.
That's probably first semester then.
Do you want to tell them about Coco? Chinemerem?
I'm okay. You can tell.
Coco.
I'll
Okay.
just Google it.
So
No, okay. It's yeah.
it's about a boy.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I
okay,
watched it,
So
never
it's
mind.
based off the Day of the Dead. So it's like
Dia de
Spanish
los Muertos.
culture
Yeah.
and
Dia
Dia de los
Muertos.
Muertos. And so it's Day of the Dead, and so he likes how do I say this? Music, and he goes to visit.
This is a great.
Yeah,
song.
yeah, you should.
say.
Okay.
Yes, please do.
So this is in a world. It's an animated movie, and it's focused around Dia de los Muertos, and so the main character, he belongs to a family where music is forbidden, and so music is forbidden because their great grandfather ran away to become a musician, and so since then they haven't been allowed to play music. But he was a great musician, and he did lots of great things in his life. And spoiler alert, there might be some spoilers in this explanation. And so the boy discovers that he is great at playing the guitar, and so he plays it in private for the majority of his life. A beautiful background by the way, Mustafa. And then one day he decides to enter a competition for Dia de los Muertos, and
He steals the guitar of the
to play
of a famous
I don't think he
musician.
stole it.
Wasn't it?
He
It was in
he
the
was
grave.
he was in
By
the
the
grave,
grave.
yeah,
but he didn't have a guitar to play.
and he
So he
thinks
took-
the person is his grandfather.
Yes.
He
And
didn't
so-
steal it. He just played it.
Yeah, he played it, and then it transports him into this magical world where the land of the dead. And so he starts to become transported into it. Well, he starts to lose his humanity in the sense that his skin starts to fall off, but not in a gory way. It's an animated movie.
For
He just he just starts to become a skeleton the longer he stays in the land of the dead. And so when he's there, he discovers his real grandfather. And one important thing about this culture is that you need to be remembered in order to
Keep being in the afterworld
Or
exactly.
you'll be forgotten.
and just fade away.
And that was pretty much the only point I wanted to bring up about this movie. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. But relating this back to the central idea, I feel like how people remember you it's your legacy. It's the only thing that lasts after you die, and you're only truly dead when no one else remembers you. When you're
That's
forgotten.
a bit scary to think about.
It's really
So you'll
scary
be
to think
forgotten.
about. How long do you think you'll be remembered
How
for?
many
One generation.
generations?
Anyways,
One.
half. You don't
So
even.
your kids
I would hope for.
would forget you.
Anyways.
Yeah, probably.
Well, the thing is,
Stop what?
some like
Okay.
my family, my mom makes sure to tell stories of her grandma and her grandma's grandma. So then it kind of, I don't know completely about my great grandparents, but I have an idea of how they work.
All I know is that my parents and their grandparents are better than I am.
Oh.
When I was your age, I was hauling milk from cow to cow.
How is every parent the best in their class? Like, this doesn't add up. At least that's a Nigerian thing. Anyways, yeah. And
I climbed mountains to get to school.
Yeah.
And
Look at you.
Every day we have to line up to get bread. And then you have food on your table and you take it for granted.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Clean your room.
Do not throw your food away.
No. For like in Chinese culture, you have to eat every single grain of rice in your bowl. Like it's rude not to. Okay. So like if you have like a few specks, you have to clean it up.
I don't know this. Oh, I'm not Chinese.
Yeah. Well, in my culture, not about food because we don't have any. I'm kidding. Yeah, not that either. Anyways, so like relating this back to the central idea, I know of my great grandfather because he was a very important and prominent person in like the foundation of like where I'm from, like Ruala, my village. But I don't know about my great grandfather. Or the one right after him, or the one right after him. I don't remember any of those people, but there's one prominent figure a long time ago, one pinpoint in history, who is still remembered in my family till today. And the people in between him and maybe my great-grandfather are all forgotten, at least in my memory. And so that kind of relates to the question, because if you make that kind of positive impact, is your life more valuable? I personally don't think so.
Wait, no, hold on.
Maybe you'll be remembered more.
Yeah.
I should have brought this up. My great, like, he's probably he's the reason as to why my religion is what it is. And so in that case, in that sense, I think that he is more important than other lives. However, at the end of the day, he again was still just a human being, just he was more influential than others.
So do you think that influence, how much you change during your lifetime,
influential figures
dictates how important your life is? Like, think about it. If someone like Einstein never lived or was dead before he was born or something, does that mean that because of his discoveries and because of the impact he made on humanity, that his life is more important than, say, someone that doesn't ever do anything?
But if he never discovered it, wouldn't you think someone else would?
I mean, theoretically, but who knows? If Elon Musk wasn't, there'd definitely be someone to replace him. Let's hope so. I mean, but these are just ramblings of teenagers, so I mean, you don't have to listen to us. Unhelpful advice for a reason, you know. I think that all lives are valuable, and that's my opinion.
What would you do if you could time travel?
Time travel, like go back to
present?
see
to
these
the
old
time
people.
Time travel.
Anywhere, anytime.
It's time travel.
Okay.
First of all, let me explain why this is impossible. I'm kidding. That's okay.
I'm in physics. I know this.
Technically, if you think about it, paradoxically, it makes no sense. Because once you change something in the past, it affects the future, meaning that you can never go back to the past. But time travel happens all the time if you think about it. Because in physics, if you think about it,
right now. We're going forward in time.
Time isn't linear either. Gravity bends time. Anyways, keep going. Where would you guys go
if in theory you could time travel without restriction?
Theory of knowledge. Okay.
And not change the timeline.
See, I would always go to the future.
The future.
If I go to the past, my people are good one.
What?
The past was not a good time
slavery.
For us people.
Okay.
The past was not a good time for us.
Yeah, but I mean, would the place have to be in Canada? You're just changing the time. You're not changing the place, or what?
You could change the place.
You have to be there. Would you not?
Yeah, I mean, but would you have to be in the past in Canada, or what?
Wait, are we talking about like our actual bodies are there, or like our 5-year-old bodies are there?
Our actual bodies.
Who cares?
Anytime,
you want.
anywhere.
Except you gotta pay taxes and bills.
No, but like
you wouldn't be registered.
Be if you've time traveled, like you.
Is this for a lifetime or for a day?
For like a day.
Okay.
Okay, then I think I would want to travel to the future. I want to see what the world would look like.
Then
like
bring
after
it back
a thousand years or something, because we won't be alive by then.
Once again, another paradox. Because
okay.
I'm kidding.
But then I would go back to the
Who knows? Will we be alive by then?
Because the present, it's a gift.
Maybe the
I hate my life.
Who knows? Will we be alive by then?
Years from now?
With the advancements of human technology, it's estimated that with the growth of Like there are a lot of technologies coming out which are
Genetic.
that like completely change our genetic makeup and allow us to do things never before seen.
CRISPR.
You can literally take out genomes, replace them with other ones that
Cut off snips of DNA.
you could extend your lifetime by theoretically like
But there are so many
ethical problems, ethical
issues
concerns.
ethical concerns that come with that.
Overpopulation.
Have you guys heard of CRISPR?
Yep. Oh, like explain.
Yeah.
Explain our expert
That's
right
it,
here.
yeah.
I am not an expert. Okay,
You
just
did
a little bit
a
of
project
background.
on it.
Just a little bit of background. Last year, our group of class, our class group did
Their section of classes.
Yes, our section of classes did a group project.
Not us. Okay.
Not
So-
them. Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Not
Just
us.
you.
So,
Loser.
my group decided to do
Got
the future, and we decided to focus on the future. And I focused on kind of the human side of it, and CRISPR, which is,
What is the acronym?
hold up, wait.
This is-
Recall from your memory.
Oh no.
It's
That
been
you
too
don't
long.
love.
I don't
It's
believe
okay
I
if you don't remember.
remember.
That's okay. It's not that big. You can look it up. You have Google. Okay, CRISPR. Explain
Regularly
what it is.
interspaced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
so basically, CRISPR, you can alter the genes. You can cut off DNA, and you can replace that, or you could completely get rid of that gene. So let's say there's a virus in your body, a viral gene. And yes, exactly. You can cut off that gene, and then you can either replace it with something else, or you can just mend it back together, and then you won't have the
Designer.
virus anymore. Also, another ethical
Designer
concern are designer babies. Because with CRISPR, you
Designer
can...
babies.
Exactly. Yes. You can design your baby.
Big Shack.
No. Designer is another.
Exactly. You could design your
Wait,
baby.
another what?
Never mind.
You could give them blue eyes if you want, brown eyes, blue eyes, red eyes if you're into that.
Ah, Tokyo Ghoul.
But also it
No.
would be super useful to have CRISPR because it'd be such a big advancement in the medical world. But there's also lots of ethical issues because over time people might become lax with
Become blacks?
No.
Oh, what a terrible
No.
condition.
Lax
I'm kidding.
with the laws.
I heard you.
And, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, even now you've heard like the babies in labs, right?
Bebes.
Yeah, babies.
Test
In labs.
tube
Bebes.
babies. Well, I mean,
Test tube babies.
there's always ethical concerns with everything that we do as a society. Like, you know, if you think about it, every time there's an advancement in technology, and we recently read a piece about this in English. Each time there's an advancement in technology, there's always the naysayers, you know. There's always the people that don't want it to happen. If you think about if you think about the telephone, people were probably like, no, what is this witchcraft?
Oh, I believe, did you hear how the telephone was discovered? It was accidental, I believe. Alexander Bell.
Yeah.
Right? So they didn't
Graham
mean to discover.
Okay.
It was through an
It
accident.
was through another...
Through an accident, I
Okay.
believe.
Interesting.
How the telephone was discovered.
That's
But,
pretty
what?
fascinating.
Don't quote me, please. Don't
Okay.
quote
Oh,
me.
yeah. This is unhelpful advice.
Yes.
Forward for your extended essay.
Exactly.
Yes.
An expert said that. Okay,
What?
and never mind. Like with the discovery of fire, people must have been like, "Oh wow, what is this?" Or with
no,
like,
it's
if
not.
think about electric cars, people right now are like, "Oh no, what is this? I don't want this. It's terrible." Do you have to go? Never mind. Anyways, it's important to see it not with a lens of today, but with a lens of advancement, I think, at least. Because if you consider the future,
They're going to look at the world differently than we do.
anyways, yeah.
And the people in the past also look at things differently.
The
Yeah.
change is unknown. People are scared of the unknown, right?
And as we always say,
Hold on, no.
slavery is
No.
That was a joke.
But and again, we're only high school students, so our opinions mean nothing. Let's be honest.
That's the point of this
we know
podcast.
nothing
Don't take
at all.
anything we say to heart.
We are
Then-
regular.
And whenever these kids get serious,
Teenagers.
they just start spewing whatever comes to their mind, and they think it sounds sophisticated. But let's be honest, we're just embarrassing.
We don't know anything
We are
about the
embarrassing
world yet.
ourselves in front of everybody that we know and
That's the
everybody that we
point of
love.
That's the
That's the
point.
So it'll be fun.
Man. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as we always say,
Live through the cringe with us.
Wait, what? No, wait, hold on.
No, we always say that. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, great job.
Good job, guys. Okay.